Those are pretty. Hey guys, good morning. It is Thursday. It's a pretty quiet Thursday. They're going to be voting up at the Capitol, so we might go up there. But first, I got a report that there's been a motorcycle accident on Rock Creek Parkway. The timing is such, this could have been in the Vice President's motorcade. We're going to go check this out. So a Park Police motorcycle was involved in an accident on Rock Creek. Unknown if it was part of the Vice President's motorcade or if it was another thing. So we're not sure what's going on. There was an accident. There's the motorcycle that smashed. Lost the front wheel of that motorcycle. And hope everybody's okay. So it looks like this blue motorcycle was going northbound and then it collided with this Park Police motorcycle that was going southbound. Now, this could have been part of the VP's motorcade, or it could have been unrelated, just part of the traffic, but that is a Secret Service motorcycle next to it, and there are other Secret Service vehicles in the area. Not sure what's going on. Secret Service, Park Police, Secret Service, Park Police, DC Fire, Secret Service, Park Police, unknown, DC Police. Who's that? Park Police. Here's the thing, the motorcycle was in the wrong lane, the blue one. I mean, if that's where the accident happened, this is arriving, this is an AMR, meaning whoever's going in this is not seriously injured. Hey guys, we are on 15th Street, just off the ellipse, just by the White House. And yesterday, if you saw my video, there was a murder. Yeah, a homeless fella was murdered yesterday by another homeless fella. They've arrested someone or detained someone. And it all took place just right up here by these steam grates. They come up here and gather for warmth. Unfortunately, he was beaten to death by one of the fellas. This is where the police cut the lines to go in there and take care of him. I thought it'd be appropriate though. Poor guy didn't get enough during life. Maybe we should remember that guy. Rest in peace, buddy. So that's the three wise men, Joseph, Mary, and the little baby Jesus, all wrapped up in protective blankets until next year when the Nativity will come back out onto the National Mall. Pretty quiet right now. There's a speech going on in the Roosevelt Room, which is over there. We can't see it because of the trees. But let's go around the other side, see what's going on. This is interesting. These are VP level motorcade vehicles with the added roof. Never seen those before. Strange to see a new vehicle coming in. Hertz is out here. And this is the entrance to the press pool. There's a small event going on today. Only the in-town pool is covering, so there's only like 12 guys are in there. The rest of the press is just wandering about. There was chat I might go outside, but doesn't look like it. It's too late. Marine's on station. Let's take a picture of him. Since you guys always ask, is he there? Is he there? All right, well, we got religious music. We got the Jehovah's Witnesses. The guy who's been protesting for a couple of years about whatever his case is. The guys who've been protesting for a couple decades about nuclear war. This religious guy is kind of new guy. He's been showing up the last few months. And then we got the North Lawn. And it's pretty quiet. Now the Roosevelt Room is over on the right-hand side. Whoa. So there's the residence, and the West Wing is over there. That's where the Roosevelt Room, right next to the Oval Office. And there's a cabinet meeting later today too. So the cabinet will be over here. 67 degrees, but I guess it's still winter, yeah? I gotta go ice skating. Yeah, I'm a basic kind of guy. Thank you. Basic river. You know, I came out here to film the sunset on the cathedral, but I got delayed. delayed. So, sun is already kind of down. The sky is still really blue, really pretty. But we lost that golden hour down here on the side of the cathedral. Let's go wander down and get some more French fries. That's pretty much my plan tonight. There we go, look at that. Finally got that color that I was waiting for. Just had to get to the other side of the cathedral to find it. So before they even started building the cathedral, hey, we got a little bit of sun there. Up on the spires, sneaking out of the clouds. Now before they started building the cathedral, they actually built this. This is known as Peace Cross. And I think this is kind of like a Scottish or Gaelic kind of cross. This was put up to commemorate the Spanish-American War, if I remember. This cross is raised in the historic year of 1898 to mark the founding of the Cathedral of St. Peter and Paul. That's the real name of National Cathedral. And Jesus Christ. But I think it was after that. I think it was McKinley, President McKinley, who came out here for this, if I remember right. Oh, there's the cathedral. So pretty. So over there on Wisconsin Avenue, I pointed out the other day, that's Albin Towers. That used to be a hotel/apartment for the jet set of the 1930s and 40s. I think Frank Sinatra probably stayed there. One other guy who stayed there was a guy named Tamon Yamaguchi. And he was the defense attaché for the Japanese Embassy, which is just down this Massachusetts Avenue from here. FDR thought he was a spy. He probably was a spy. He went back to Japan and helped plan the attack on Pearl Harbor. And then he took command of the Hiryu, one of the Japan's major and most powerful aircraft carriers. And he went off to a place called Midway, where he was the last carrier sunk. Tamon Yamaguchi went down with his ship. But before that, he used to live right over there. Small, strange world. Oh, right across the street, that's the Russian embassy. And right up there, that's a speed camera, those three annoying cameras. But these other two cameras, they're not speed cameras, nor are those cameras over there. Those are not the Russians' cameras. They're probably these guys' cameras, because this is generally regarded as an FBI operational house. That's where they watch over all the comings and goings at the Russian embassy. So we're back at the Whole Foods, where you don't need to pay. You just scan your app. So I got the app up on my phone. That opens the gate. And then we just go through and pick out stuff, thanks to these ever-present surveillance state of dozens and hundreds of cameras and sensors that are above us, watching my every move and picking out what I'm going to buy. Let's go see what they've got tonight for dinner. Maybe we'll just go out to dinner. General Tso's, that looks nasty. Spaghetti and meatballs. Inaris, chicken sandwiches. I need some lettuce. I need to get some rice. I wonder how many there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24. 48 cameras, guys. 48 sensors and cameras in this aisle alone. Just this aisle. 48 cameras. And then if you go to the next aisle, it's another 48, 50, another 50. This one has even more. This has like double because like high and low. Crazy. As pointed out many times, Whole Foods' nickname is Whole Paycheck. Yeah, prices here are just insane, so I don't really shop here. All right, so now we're going to check out. We just scan and exit. We'll get an email in about a half hour with our bill. So here we are back behind the Vice President's house. A lot of the area back here is still mostly Navy functions. There's a house here for some of the officers at the Naval Observatory. I was talking to a Secret Service guy the other day while filming the Vice President's helicopter, and I mentioned to him the famous punk rock history of the U.S. Naval Observatory. The Henry Rollins, who was one of the top punk rockers of all time, well, he actually got his start in the garage at the U.S. Naval Observatory. The band that he was in, apparently, one of the, I think it was the drummer, his dad was the admiral in charge of the Naval Observatory. So Henry Rollins used to practice his early days of punk in a garage in one of these houses. Now, I asked the Secret Service agent if he knew about this, and he said, I haven't heard of Henry Rollins, but my parents probably have. And at that moment, I felt very, very old. Another tree fell down over here at the Naval Observatory. This one didn't take out the fence, though. I had a scooter, and I ran into my son on the way home from school. Now I don't have a scooter. Hey guys, it's about 6 o'clock. I was about to premiere the video for tonight when we got an alert from the White House that Biden is making his way to the Vatican Embassy, which is just down the street from me. So we're going to swing over there, see if we can catch his motorcade, see if we can catch him going in to sign the condolence book for Pope Benedict. Nope, it's going to come out the side. Here he comes.
Here you go. You're my president, asshole. Obviously. Asshole. We're not Democrats. Asshole.
There he is.
Asshole. Well, I don't want to get these guys upset. They're doing a job. Not their fault.
Okay, so that was Biden heading out of the Vatican Embassy. He signed the condolence book and he made his way back to the White House. The VP was coming the other way, but I had to get out of there. I have to go back and make dinner for the kids. Sorry about the colorful language. Not everybody is a Joe Biden fan, as you can imagine, even here in Washington, D.C. So those women were on the way to a dinner that was interrupted by the motorcade. They weren't happy. Anyway, I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow, the Brunson case has a hearing, not a hearing, it has a cert review at the Supreme Court. There's going to be a protest. I'll be there, and we'll wander around the city and see what else we can see. Thanks a lot for watching. See you tomorrow.